What's going on, people? We're live, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Let's get started. So, Arsenal transfer news is out. Apparently, there's some new news, breaking news coming out. I'll tell you guys in a second what that news is. Here we go. The Daily Star exclusively claimed that Alexandre Lacazette will be on his way to Atletico Madrid soon after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang signs his new deal with Arsenal. Alexandre Lacazette could leave for around £30 million. So they're saying Atletico Madrid are the front runners right now to get Lacazette over the line due to the fact that Arsenal are looking to move on Lacazette for Aubameyang. And once again, it was from the Daily Star. This was where the story was first broken. They said that Lacazette could be leaving for around £30 million. Now, with this news coming in, we got a lot of stuff going on at Arsenal right now. We're looking to overhaul the defense, the midfield, and with Lacazette being gone, it looks like who are we gonna bring in? Like, honestly, guys, they're saying Aubameyang's gonna sign his contract, and the moment that he signs his contract, Arsenal is going to be looking to move Lacazette on. Is Eddie Nketiah ready to be taking over the starting role? I'm not 100% sure. So let's look into these stories, okay? So from the papers, you can see that the Daily Mail is already running with the story saying Lacazette to 30 million. Arsenal set to sell Lacazette. Now there's even more stories. It's everywhere today. And with Lacazette being the main guy that everyone's talking about today, and they're not talking about people coming in, I'm quite worried because don't forget, we still have to overhaul the whole midfield. People are still complaining about our center backs. So if we're losing Lacazette, I'm okay with it as long as we're reinvesting into the midfield. But if Thomas Partey comes the other way, possibly, I would love it. But I'm quite worried that we're going to spend this money wrong. Like, I can't see that happening. I can't see this happening. And I think some of the people in the comments are also saying that. So we got some people in the comments that say, what up? Hey guys, Lacazette is worth 40 million. I somewhat agree. Hey, we got some guys from Gabon. What's going on? Fake news. Yeah, I generally don't rate it. But once again, let me just throw out the story, guys, so you guys can see it for yourselves. Like, this is what the rumor is, that Lacazette will be leaving for around 30 million the moment that Aubameyang signs his new contract. So they're keeping one and they're getting rid of the other. And Lacazette is the younger player. He still has fresher legs. He's going to be around for maybe a couple more years longer. Aubameyang is the better player. So I completely understand where that's coming from. What's going on? I thought Aubameyang would have been trying to get him to keep him. Yeah, you would have thought they would have kept him, but what are you going to do, honestly? Eddie, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think Eddie Nketiah is ready? Because in my opinion, Eddie Nketiah is not ready yet, but we have to have faith. Ruthless Gunner TV, check him out, guys. He's saying Arsenal, basically, if we can find a way to get Partey in a swap deal, I would take that any day of the week. Let's be honest, guys. We would all take that. Anyways, guys, let me just stop here. Let me say you guys need to subscribe to Sunny TV Arsenal. Check out the channel. We got a bunch of stuff going on. I recently put out a video that I'm going to just put out here for you guys for a second. Let me show you guys. So we put out a video on the channel. We're talking about the top 5 transfers that possibly going on at the club right now. And there seems to be a lot of stuff, a lot of paper talk. And we don't know what to believe, what to trust. There's just every single day, there's new Arsenal rumors that keep coming out. And how much of it can we actually trust, guys? You guys let me know, because I don't trust any of it. I genuinely do not trust any of it. I don't know what to think anymore. It's just all over the place, in my opinion. And these rumors just keep flying. So let's look at some of these rumors, right? So first rumor is this one. Now the second one, Arsenal transfer news. It doesn't stop, guys. It doesn't stop. Maitland-Niles. They're saying Ainsley Maitland-Niles is going to be possibly leaving to, and there's a couple clubs that are in for him. So the clubs that are in for him are 1, Brighton, 2, they're saying unknown clubs that are in Germany, and 3, now they're saying Tottenham Hotspur are in the driving seat to sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, it's not rare that Arsenal and Tottenham have players go from one to each other, but it is more they go from a backdoor route. They don't tend to just go directly from Arsenal to Tottenham or Tottenham directly to Arsenal. They usually find a way where it goes around full circle. Like William Gallas, I think, went to Tottenham. Then you have, obviously, Sol Campbell. And I could probably name a couple more. I know we had an academy kid who went directly from Arsenal to Tottenham. So it's happened before. But to me, would you guys want to keep Ainsley? What do you guys think? Because moving away from Lacazette now, Ainsley Maitland-Niles has turned around his season quite a bit. At the beginning, he was playing a lot, and now it's just Ainsley Maitland-Niles was that guy. FA Cup semifinals, he was playing on the left, stopped Riyad Mahrez. FA Cup finals, he was playing again in that wing-back role. He was doing a wonderful job, and I think he combines well with the attack, and he was doing a good job throughout that game. So I personally, I like Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think we should keep him. I think the club might be making a mistake with Ainsley Maitland-Niles being sold and keeping around Bellerin and these guys. But what are you going to do when you can get up to 30 million for a player like Ainsley Maitland-Niles? I think a lot of people are going to take it. So we're just going to have to suck it up, and unfortunately, that's the story. That's one of the stories that is just not going away. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Tell me what you guys think about this story with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, because first, and I have another story that might hurt you guys. It might hurt, but a lot of people are not talking about this story, and I'm gonna bring it on. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. In the meanwhile, let's just look at some of the paper talk. We've also had Gabriel. They've been talking about Gabriel at center back position. How many center backs does Arsenal need, guys? We already have. We might as well start playing in new positions where you have 7 center backs at the back, because we have so many center backs at our club, and we have such poor midfield that we should start playing some of those defenders in midfield, because we just lack midfield options. And it seems like we have so many defensive options, but they're all bad too. So it's honestly, the club is a mess in the sense that we need to get some organization with our recruitment, because if we constantly keep recruiting players like this, we're going to struggle, and it's going to hurt. Because look, we have Socrates, Holding, Chambers, David Luiz, William Saliba coming in. I can name another 2 more defenders. I can't think right now, but I'm telling you guys, if we constantly keep signing center backs and forget about the midfield, it doesn't matter if we have Koulibaly and Van Dijk. If you have a midfield that cannot protect your defense, you're never going to go anywhere. You have to purchase midfielders first and focus on improving the midfield before we spend all this money on more center backs. Midfielders, in my opinion, is the most important thing in this transfer window. And as Arteta, being a former midfielder, he should know that Arsenal are in a situation where they should definitely look at that first. Okay. Now I'm just let me read some of these comments. What are you guys saying? Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Eddie Nketiah, you guys. Okay, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Let's get his picture back up. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is not bad. That guy is absolutely frightening. What? He's a very neat tackler, yeah, and he's worth keeping. Yeah, of course. But unfortunately, the club have overruled Arteta, and they're not looking to keep Ainsley Maitland-Niles, guys. So that is not going to happen. What else is there? Gabriel would be a great signing. Yes, he would be. But it seems like we have so many center backs at the club. We need midfielders, guys. Don't underestimate how bad our midfield is. It's not that it's bad. It's just we lack options. We have no options in our midfield. Okay. Kieran Tierney, yes. Okay, so let me just get on to this next story. This next story, guys, might hurt. Because apparently a guy that we have all grown to appreciate over the past couple of weeks is now saying he's threatening to leave the club. Somebody is threatening to leave the club. Okay, I will stop believing the star. 1 second. So the guy who's threatening to leave the club is Martinez. Martinez has said that he is currently. This is not really breaking news, but it is to a certain extent. We haven't heard this in a while. So Martinez is being talked of being possibly looking for a move away from the club, trying to get game time. Martinez has threatened to. He's warned Arteta he needs more game time, and he's looking to move away. Basically, he wants to be Argentina's number one, and he wants to be playing regular football leading into the following year. So Martinez is looking to move away. And after his heroics at the end of the season, or some people would just say he was doing his job, I think we need to keep hold of our players. We need to keep hold of our players. Keeping hold of Aubameyang is crucial. Keeping hold of Martinez is crucial because, in my opinion, Martinez is probably the number one right now, and Leno has lost his position, in my opinion. I'm not saying sell Leno. I'm not taking it that far. But what I'm saying is Martinez has been crucial this season. I want to know, what do you guys think? Because we got some people on Facebook throwing up tears. And don't forget, guys, subscribe to Sunny TV Arsenal. We'll have all the breaking news throughout the transfer window. We'll be covering everything, and we're gonna have a podcast later tonight also. So signing Willian. Yeah, Arsenal are close to signing Willian. Arsenal have been looking at Willian for a while now, and let's be honest, is he an upgrade to is he an upgrade to Reece Nelson right now? Yes. Is he an option that would help us? Because Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe, or Willian, Aubameyang, Pepe. Let's be honest. Is that much of a difference? Hi, buddy. It's not Eagle. It's Egal. Egal. You know what you did. Anyways, let's go. Let's see what else is there. I got another story for you guys here. Let's check it out. So we've already spoken about Aubameyang. Let's get on to, we've already spoken about Willian. Let's talk about Coutinho. Apparently, Coutinho has played down the actual chances of Arsenal signing him when he was speaking to media recently. He was playing it down, and he was talking about it in the sense like, he's just playing it down, like in the sense that he didn't want to put it. He didn't want to say, "Oh, I want to go to Arsenal" or anything like that. So they're taking it and they're running with it. The media are saying the fact that he's playing down the fact that he could be signing to the club. Is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? In my opinion, it's not a big deal. Coutinho was at London Coney on the weekend, and that was stated that he was at London Coney, and he was looking around. Some sources was telling us that. Apollo was actually telling us that on the podcast the other day. So if you guys watch that podcast, Apollo was telling us that Coutinho was at London Coney, and they were just telling us about how he could be an option to join our midfield, because I think he would bring some goals that we lack in our midfield. We definitely lack goals in our midfield, and we don't have enough goals. Let's see what it says. Coutinho looks good. When he came yesterday. What? Looked good when he came yesterday. He didn't play. What are you talking about? He didn't really play yesterday, did he? Okay, we got some news. Any news on Partey? Let's check it out. We're gonna check that out right now. 1 second. I'll see if there's any news on Partey. From last time I checked, Atletico Madrid basically told Arsenal, you have to put the money on the table. If you put the money on the table, we will sell. So Arsenal have to come up with the 55 million. Let's see, Thomas Partey. Any updates? So Arsenal are looking to make an ambitious £100 million signings. So they're saying 55 for Partey, 30 for Gabriel, and another 25 for Dani Ceballos. To me, that is quite ambitious, but realistic. If we're making all these sales that they're claiming that we're going to sell, once again, you can't believe the Sun, because the Sun are not a reliable. Like they flow with a lot of rumors. So at the end of the day, this is rumor reports. You can't really trust the rumors, right? But yeah, that's the update on what they're saying with Partey. Arsenal ambitious. They're trying to sign all three. It looks like the Gabriel story has legs, because even he tweeted about it. He tweeted about some stuff, and he's close with Pepe. They played together. We don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Let's see what this guy's saying here. Aubameyang is good, but can he lead a line alone for the whole season? Plus, what happened if he gets injured? Can we trust Eddie, Pepe, or Martinelli to make the difference in goals? That is so true. That is so true. Well, I'll tell you this. Aubameyang has had a good injury record. Knock on wood. He stays healthy, and we don't have to worry about that issue. But when it comes to Eddie Nketiah, Pepe, this is the reason why I think they're bringing in Willian. I think the reason why they're bringing in Willian is because they're saying we're going to replace Lacazette with Willian in the short term and have the room to let Martinelli, Saka, and these guys grow into their positions. That's what I think they're trying to do. I genuinely believe that's what I think they're trying to do. So Lacazette can go to Atletico in a swap deal for Partey. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they value Lacazette less than what Partey's value is. So Lacazette in the market is worth less than what Partey is worth. So in that case, we cannot actually expect them to do a straight swap. Unfortunately, that won't happen. Now, let's see what else they're saying. Any news on Willian? Willian is looking like it's almost done. The fact is, Chelsea are still in a competition. They just got knocked out. So I'm hearing that deal is pretty much done, and it could be 100 million for 3 years, 100,000 a week for 3 years. So if he's getting 100,000 a week for a 3-year deal, that is not bad. He's going to be making almost the same amount as what Mustafi makes for 3 years, and he's going to come in, and he's a good option. Let's be honest. Some people were saying Willian gets into a combined 11 with Arsenal at the FA Cup, and if he gets into a combined 11 with Arsenal, and we're talking about Willian, and Arteta likes him, we could see a front three of Lacazette, Pepe. No, I mean Aubameyang, Willian, Pepe, and it could be Willian is like the 10, and you got Pepe and Aubameyang in the two front like rows, and you have like Willian as a false 9 or something like that. I'm not sure how he's going to play, but he's going to do something with them, and it's going to be interesting. Now, there was another story, if you guys heard about it. Rob Holding, they were talking about Rob Holding possibly being sold. Let me get that up for you guys. They were talking about Rob Holding possibly being sold. And the story that I'm hearing about Rob Holding possibly being sold was quite interesting. The Rob Holding story was very interesting in my opinion. They're saying Rob Holding possibly could be sold to Leeds United. Now, if Leeds United are considering coming in for a move for Rob Holding, how much do you think we could get for Rob Holding? Because in my opinion, I'm not sure how much we can get for him. He has had injury problems with us almost his whole entire career at our club. And it just seems like a complete mess. But we'll check it out. Anyways, I got the video loaded. Let's just show you guys. So this is a little bit of something that I put together last night. So let's just check it. Just check this out, guys. Now you guys tell me, how many of those deals can you actually see happening? Because if all those deals did happen, would it be a good window? Would you guys be happy? Because I don't know. Arsenal have always underwhelmed us in the transfer window, but last season they surprised us. This season they might have a surprise for us, guys. We don't know yet. But hey, this was a quick update, and I'm just going to let you guys go. And thank you for everyone for watching. This has been the transfer news for today. Sunday TV Arsenal. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and check out all our stuff. We're going to have another video later today. And sorry, guys, I couldn't get to everyone in the comments section, but today was just a quick update, and I'm going to be doing these more often. So you guys have yourselves a great night.